Okay, so this is the Coelophysis rig. I'm going to give you a quick overview of the functionalities. And beginning, we have this Coelophysis rig tab here. If it's not here, then it's because we have to go to the scripting tab and then run the rig properties script. So clicking here. All right. So after that, you should be able to see in this panel here. And so let's begin with the bone layers. This one here is basically so we can toggle on and off the visibility of all the bones. So for example, here the root, the head, body, tail, and we have it separated here by FK and IK layers. So when working with IK, we can hide the FK layers, and when working with FK, we can hide the IK layers. Down here, we have some more properties for IK and FK switch, and in this one, we have the IK FK switch for the neck. And the thing is, when this value is set to 1, then it is using FK. If it's set to 0, it is using IK. So in this case, the neck is using FK. Then we can hide the neck IK layer, and we are going to be able to move the things here normally. So big bones, they are going to transform the whole chain. Actually, in this one is just a rotation chain. So if we rotate the big bones, they are going to rotate the whole chain. If we rotate the small bones, they are going to rotate it locally like this. So they are more used for tweaking and things like that, and the big ones, they are for faster changes and things like that. We have this IK head parent. This is just like the Styxosaurus rig. So if we select, let's see, it's not going to be this one, but the thing is, if it is 1, the head IK is going to be parented to the root. So if we move the root, actually, let me change this one here to 0 and then bring that one back. If I move the root, then everything is going to move along with it. And if I move the body, then the head is going to stay in place. That's the thing. Now, if I change the IK head parent to 2, again, if I move the root, it's going to move everything. But this time, if I move the body, it's also going to move the head, as we can see here. And if we want to make the head stay in place, even after moving the root, we can bring this IK head parent to 0, and then I can move the root, and the head's going to move like that. I don't recommend doing it, but it is possible. And another thing is this follow head rotation. In this case here, let's see. Okay, I got that one out. In this one here, if I rotate the head, the neck is going to try and follow the rotation of it. But if I uncheck this one, then it's not going to follow the head rotation anymore. So I can keep it like this and move the head like this. And in this case, if I rotate the head, the neck's trying to get the same rotation as the head. So getting everyone back to place. The same thing we have for the arms and the legs about IK, FK switching. So if it's 1, then it is FK. So the way we have it right now, the arms here, they are using FK, so we can hide the, let's see here, left arm and right arm. And then we are going to be able to move it from here, just like your normal FK chain. If we bring it to IK, let's bring it to 0, whoops, come on, 0, and this one 0 as well. Now this time we are using the IK arms, so I can move it from here. And in this one I didn't add the ability to rotate it from here because it's not aligned with the rotation of the wrist, so it would make actually animation a little bit more complicated to visualize in the graph. So when rotating the hands, that's the guy that we would like to use. So this one here. So for example, on this one, rotate X. I can rotate it from here. Let me change it to local. So X or Z. So going back and forth. And Y. So it follows the hand rotation. And we have these metacarpals here, so we can use this one here as the pinky, and it also drives the rotation of some other bones, the other metacarpals here, just like we have in our hands. So for example, if I grab this one and I rotate it a little bit, we have this rolling effect like this. So for the leg we have it as IK because both of them are 0. So let's hide the legs from here, and then we can control it using this controller like normal. And another thing that I added to this one is this foot roll here. So when you get this one, you rotate it in the X axis, so RX. You can do this rotation on the ball of the feet, and stay also on the toes, let's say. And that's basically it for IKFK switching. Now, going down a little bit further, we have these leg isolate rotation. So this one is the isolate rotation panel. Here, as we have 0 for all of them, it actually means that none of the limbs are following the body rotation. So for example, if I bring everyone here to 1, which means I'm bringing all of them to be FK, and I move the body, as you can see, their rotation stay the same, so they don't follow the body rotation. If I get this isolate rotation here from all of them to 1 and rotate the body, now they all follow the body rotation. That's basically what it does. And last but not least, we have the head. So here, opening the mouth, here we have some tweaks for the dewlap. And for the eyes, we have this guy here. Easier to visualize if we get it in the... Now that we have it, we can control the eyes by using these circles here. They are basically a look at control for the eye. So if we select it and move it around, we can see that the eye follow it, like so. And then for blinking, we have another controller inside of this circle that we can move by pressing G, and then it's going to constrain it only on the Z axis. So if we move it like this, we have the eye blinking. To make some more expressions in this rig, we can select the circle, and if we scale it up, it's going to get the surprise shape key, and if we scale it down, it's going to get the squinting shape key. So it shrinks the eye a little bit more. And last, we have the nostril control. If we scale it down, then pressing S, we scale it down, we close the nostril. And yeah, that's basically it. Again, big bones control a whole chain, and the small bones control it locally. And that's it for this rig.